Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hi Sushma. Tell me, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, sir. Regarding the course fee structure, do we have to pay in one go or do we have any installments?
You can pay in installments, you can pay with the credit card and can convert to EMIs, or else from our team also you can pay in 3 months. Every month 10,000, 30,000 course fees. If
Okay,
you're able to pay
we
at
have
one go,
that
it's a 20.
option.
Yes, you can pay with the card and you can convert to EMI.
Okay.
Or else
Uh,
you can pay with our team only like 10K each month. At 3 months of EMIs, you can pay 30,000 total course
uh,
fees.
okay then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything is fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, hi Rajendra.
Hi. Nice. Sorry for
Good
the
evening,
delay. I
Rajendra.
was
No worries, no
hi.
worries.
Yeah.
And the same link will work for next Monday also. Okay. Today will be the anyway tomorrow on weekend, right? So
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday we won't have sessions. Monday you can rejoin again. Okay. Yeah, Rajendra, you can continue.
Yes. We'll wait for a few minutes up to 8:05 and then we will get start our session. Okay. In the meantime, if you have any queries, concerns related to the course, and maybe if you missed the first demo session yesterday, just take a look at it and you can check it and let me know if you have any queries further.
Uh, Hi, this is Mohan. A small question.
Yeah, tell me, Mohan.
Uh, so, uh, we have a Power BI with MS Fabric, right? So,
Yes.
you are going to main concentrate on Fabric or like how, I mean,
So if
Fabric
you're
connected
observing
to
the
Power
course
BI.
related details, right? Most of the sessions will be on the Power BI and
Okay.
10 plus sessions will be on the Microsoft Fabric. So
Okay.
that's what the course has been
Understood.
designed.
So basically, a connection of Power BI and Fabric, this.
Exactly. We will discuss that part as well. How Fabric, as you know, right? It has been coming to the limelight last 2 years back, 2 years that has been started,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
So
yes.
most of the topics will be onto the Power BI 40 plus sessions and 10 sessions will be on the Fabric and started with the SQL part. So maybe the people will be have to get to know some knowledge on SQL base, right? So we have included SQL as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, Rajendra.
Hello. Hi, Arun. Arjun, sorry.
Yeah. So we'll be getting the premium license after the Power BI completion of Power BI close.
Sorry, what you were
We'll be
expecting?
getting
Hmm.
the Fabric free license.
Yeah, that's what we discussed right yesterday. Fabric is also included, and Power BI anyway that has been coming to the automatically once you have a Fabric.
Yeah. So when we'll be getting the license after the completion of Power BI course?
No. See, the course has been designed in such a way we have to do a hands-on, right? It's not something like you have to get it, you have to get hands-on parallelly, and then it will be visible to you so that what you are working on, those things you have to capture in the reports or report
Okay.
building or maybe the Fabric related activities. So it's going to be a parallel. It's not
Got it.
something after the completion of something. Okay,
Yeah. Got it.
fine.
So, are we going to use a free license or any
No, it's not about the trial license as said, right, Mahesh? So there is a license
Yes.
already
It's a
available,
paid
and they
one
have
only, but you are not going to be pay anything. We will take care about that.
yes,
It's how your organization providing same license. It's we are going to be provide within the course fees itself. We are not going to be pay any extra. So we
yeah,
got some connection with that, and we got a 4 months premium version, and rest 8 months will be pro for Power BI. Similar way for Fabric also, we got some as a student based versions. But you can able to practice all how your organization will work. Example, Power BI dashboards are sharing with your colleagues because all your people here, around 50 people are there. All 50 people will get a different emails. Anuj@ksr.com, Mohan@ksr.com, Arjun@ksr.com, Avinash@ksr.com. So all your 50 people are we can consider as a colleagues. And Mohan created Power BI dashboard can share with Arjun. Arjun report can share with Avinash. We are going to be practice all real-time case studies and scenarios here.
super. Thanks.
Any other? So what is the impact of AI in Power BI? So AI in Power BI, AI related visuals we are going to discuss, and also the custom visualizations part, we are going to discuss about it. So if the Copilot has been incorporated, so we will also discuss that part as well. The Copilot, how we will try to bring that analysis and the DAX square views and so on. Hope I have answered to you, Balu. But let's get start our second session. Let me know once my screen is visible to you.
Yes.
First of all, thanks. Thanks for joining second demo session at KSR Data Vision. And you're already aware of me. I'm Rajendra. I'm the trainer for this batch, and I have 14 plus years of experience. Started with my career with Microsoft only, with the tech stack of SSIS started, and currently working with the Microsoft Fabric on leading a project with Bosch. And I'm a Microsoft certified trainer where I will deliver the trainings at different organizations level as well as institutes. And I'm a Power BI mentor and as well as a trainer. If you want to catch up, so on the right hand side, you can find me my LinkedIn handle. You can get connect with me. And today's activity part, as we already running on the data vault, these quotations are common. So data is the new currency, data is the new oil, data is the new economy, data is an asset. So we are going to work. So as a part of the course curriculum, which we already have in the KSR Data Vision, is completely on the data related part. So you're going to work on the data. So how the data representations of the backend, how we are going to get convert that corrected or else whatever the verified data at the backend in the form of data visualizations by using a tools like Power BI. So currently we are enrolled for the Power BI related course. So we are going to work on the Power BI content and how we are going to bring that backend data into the visual kind of a representation. So maybe you'll get a question. So, okay, I will connect to some data. What kind of an analysis I can try to bring it? So basically you will try to deliver the output answers, whatever the answers we are going to deliver it, those decisions will be taken care by the business user who is running that particular business. So that part, as I mentioned, right, these are the different codes which has been existed in the current ecosystem and the data world. Coming to this, the business intelligence part, just to give a glimpses here, business intelligence, and then I will walk you through the Power BI. And also maybe I can try to showcase to one general example, and then I will wrap up. So business intelligence is something like a set of processes which has been included within architecture, the backend, and different technologies. It's not only with the Power BI. So we have many technologies, BI ecosystem level. Different other tools also exist in the market. We will discuss why Power BI again today as well. So the major agenda should be something like by using that legacy or else backend source system, what kind of a decisions the business users are going to take. So previously, in the olden days, they will try to analyze some Excel files and they will try to do some pivot activities by using the charts within the inbuilt charts in Excel level. They can try to take some decisions with a limited amount of data. But currently, we are in the data world. Lot of like terabytes to the gigabytes data has been immersed into it. Lot of historical data will be there. So as per the analysis, to handle that huge data, we need to have some kind of method or else a technology which will be get handled to visualize it in a different ways. So here to take a faster decisions, and also maybe if I'm running a business, I want to identify the trends, how it is moving. Maybe if I want to take some decisions related to the sales, I will try to observe for the current year and the previous year, whether I'm doing the good business compared with the previous year or not. So these are all the things will be get addressed by using these BI ecosystems level, by using different tools in a simple way. So if you can ask me how we are going to get it use of it. So our course is designed for the Power BI level. Microsoft has been launched this tool in 2015. Microsoft Power BI. Power BI has been launched on the day. And currently we are celebrating 10 years of Power BI, which has been emerged into the market. And it is also leading tool in market. compared with other tools that are available. Maybe in my slides, I have projected the differences too, like why Power BI and so on. Maybe you can also cross-verify. I will provide the link as well. So the differentiation as well as the Google Trends wise. If you want to get installed Power BI, there are two ways. First one should be something like you can install via direct link, which I'm going to share it with you for just a cross check for the installation part. And the second way is if you are using the Windows latest releases, latest versions, you can also download this Microsoft Power BI desktop application via Microsoft Store. Two ways. I will tell you the differences too. What is the Microsoft Power BI desktop manual approach? What is the why we can try to prefer the Microsoft Store Power BI desktop application too. Two ways we can install this application. Okay, my preference is installing this Power BI desktop via link is preferable. Why means Microsoft Power BI desktop is not a static application. Monthly basis, there should be some new releases, new features and functionalities will be get added to the product automatically. Suppose if you are using the Microsoft Store Power BI desktop installation, automatically the new features will be generated and it will be added to that application. And if I'm using Power BI desktop, which is a manual version, manual download of the file, we will get to know what are the new features and so on. So we have to do it manual installation for that. I will showcase to you right away. If you're observing my screen, this is the dedicated link. So monthly basis, there should be some update. So current month as well. It's not a static application, which you are currently observing. See here, few days back, there is some new features has been get added. We will call it as an, what is the version we are using? So Power BI part. Currently, I'm using current month, that is a June 2025 version. Like that. So next month again, some more new features or new functionalities will be get added to this Power BI desktop. So we will get to know if I'm using this link to download and use these features, we will get to know. Suppose if I'm trying to install this application via stores, you can see here, maybe you can just try to cross-verify in your laptops as well, Microsoft Store, whoever not install this application, okay? Just try to search it, Power BI desktop. You can also install it from here. We can download it. You can just try to install this application, Power BI desktop. Select it, we know this, we can try to install this one. But what is the difference then between this installation and manual installation? If you're using Microsoft Store installation, automatically the new features will be get added to that application. No need to cross-verify what are the new things that has been added if you're using this part, Microsoft Store. If I'm using the web-based installation, monthly basis, we need to use this link and try to download this application. You don't need to delete it or else uninstall the existing one. Automatically on the top of it, you can download it. We can add the latest installations to latest file as well, PBX files, we will call it. Most of the organizations, we will follow a method of using a web extraction. This is the one. So why in the sense, why we will use this web-based extraction means sometimes we will face some compatibility issues while publishing or else while using the new features into the representations part. That's the reason organizations, companies terms, okay, technically, we will use manual installations only. We will not use the automated part of installation. That is via Microsoft Store until and unless approved by some team, like well-organized team, what is feasible, what is not compatible with the services. Okay, just we are explaining in the real-time part. So I will also provide this link for your references. Just try to check and download it. Okay. Installation is very, very simple. You can just download that exe file, download that particular exe file, which will be get supported in two ways. See here, download it. Just try to check your system configuration. 32-bit. If it is a 32-bit configuration, system type, you can use it. Or 64-bit, you can just try to select it, this particular exe file, download it. And once that exe file downloaded, you can just try to select, double click on that exe file, next, shortcut to the desktop. So the final icon should be something like, look in this way. You can see here, my screen, the final icon once you download it. Simple installation. Coming to this Microsoft Power BI, we can discuss in two ways. Simple approach, I can tell you. So what is Power BI? Why I should line this one means? So basically, as I said, we are working on the business intelligence side and the data part. Power BI is a business intelligence tool, which will help you to analyze the connected tables or connected data. If you're observing the snapshot on the down corner, downside, we can extract it from Azure SQL database or Excel files, Access database. Maybe if my data resides on an internet or web browser, I can extract it via web extractions too. I can pull it. After that, I will analyze the data. That means I can try to cross-verify the number of columns and the number of records. 1 second, please. And then we will perform the data cleanup activities inside of the tool and convert the connected tables in the form of visual representation, which you are observing in the down part. So instead of analyzing the data in a tabular way, like with the number of columns and number of rows, and trying to define the visual representation, analysis via in the form of visual format is easy to take some quick decisions. Who are going to take the quick decisions? By the business user, whoever we are getting the projects, whoever the development, head of the particular segment or the leads, they can try to take their business decisions as per the business queries that you have been derived. That is simple way of defining Power BI. The above one, which has been defined, which we are getting from the Microsoft, it's a collection of softwares, services, apps, and connectors. It works together to turn your unrelated data source of information into a visual immersive and interactive stuff. So once, if you are using an data visualization part, we can slice and dice data. Like maybe if I'm trying to filter something based on some particular product, the value should be interactive. It should be get filtered with based on the selection criteria, what we are using. And there is no limitation on the data part. You can connect Excel workbook, CSV files, cloud-based systems, source systems, or maybe if you're connecting to the Dataverse platforms, Dynamics 365, or more than 100 plus database systems, it will be get support. We can try to pull that information into the application. In this particular Power BI desktop application, easy to connect. After connecting, what we will do? We will perform some internal activities. We'll try to cross-verify. Yesterday, we discussed types of data source systems like structured, unstructured, semi-structured. We will try to perform the data cleanup activities inside of the tool and try to build some data modeling activities too. So if you are connecting multiple tables on the top of it. And final goal should be something like we can start sharing that analysis to the users, business users, stakeholders. That's what we will do with Power BI. Simple terms, one more slide I have prepared for you, whoever still any confusions in the Power BI. It's a free application. You can download it on your phone. Just now I have provided the link. You can download yourself. You can play as well. You can install on our local computers in your machines. What we will do after that? We will try to connect it. Maybe by default, Microsoft Power BI is providing one sample data file as well. You can connect to it, financial sample. And after that, if you would just try to cross-verify, maybe my data is having some unwanted fields, or maybe if there is any duplicates, we'll try to perform some internal cleansing operations. That one we will call it as a transformations. And finally, we can start doing the data visualizations. We can represent it in a simple way, like by taking some charts and graphs. Connect to the data, transform and cleanse the operations, and create different visualizations by using charts and graphs. And we will call it as an report development. So those collection of visuals, we will call it as an creating a report. So you can easily create a report as well. After that, we can start sharing those reports to the another environment name called Power BI services. So keep in mind, if we can start working on this Power BI, we have two environments, Power BI Desktop, which has been installed locally. Power BI services is a cloud-based environment, which is going to sit on the Azure environment, cloud-based. Your data sets, your capacity of the data which has been stored, everything, your report will be get stored at the occupied, at the Azure environment, software as a services. Simple term. Why Power BI? I have prepared it. So it is the most searched tool in the Google Trend. Maybe I will provide the link also to you. Just try to cross verify your own. See here, I'm trying to compare in the Google Trends part four different tools, BI tools. First one is a Microsoft Power BI. Second one is a Tableau, which is we are calling it as a Salesforce Tableau. ClickSense or ClickView, and one more. Previously, we are calling it as a Looker. Now it has been acquired by the Google Looker. Just try to cross-check at wherever you are located, the regions, other regions other than India, and try to configure with the 12 months or else maybe the 5 years and so on. Just try to cross-check. And here, just try to check the trend as well. So what is based on the industries, based on the usage part, on the interest of usage of these tools, we can just try to check the trends too. Some other tools are there, but these are the major tools on the, on the leaders quadrant, magic quadrant. Let me provide you the link so that you can check it. It's the most searched tool in Google Trend, and monthly basis we'll see some maximum features has been get enabled, and also it's not a static one. And very, very important part of any organizations to take a decision on BI is the costing. So with the same features on the reporting prospect, if you can try to build, so maybe currently I'm using Tableau, which is that charging monthly basis some $200. If the same report, if you can try to build it via Power BI and the charges is less. If you can go with the subscription based like a pro user license, the charges is less, like $10 per month per user, single user. But what about the charges for Tableau? It's more than that, right? Cost plays a major important role. So that's the reason why Power BI means costing is also major concern. It's less cheaper compared to other tools that are available in the market. Another important, as just now we discussed in the first snapshot, we can easily get connected more than 100 plus data source systems. We can pull that particular source system into a Power BI desktop application. It's as simple as easy. Some data source will require some third-party connectors. Some source systems we can directly, if you have an encrypted everything, we have it processed and proper firewalls, we can easily pull that information into the application. And the last but not the least, recognized by the Gartner's company. So yesterday we discussed about it. It's a market-based firm where on the BA ecosystem part, Microsoft Power BI is leading the market consecutively from 2019 to till this year. Maybe going forward, we will receive, this year also, this is the 10th year on the market part. As the strategies, they can try to receive some golden awards also. That's what I checked in the Gartner's company, continuous leader. And this slide yesterday was missed, so I'm just trying to add it here. It's not restricted with one particular industry. As I said, 21 different verticals and 21 different standards, it has been used. So whether you are coming from different backgrounds like transportation or maybe some banking related fields or insurance, everywhere we can use this tool.
Maximize the slide.
What is that?
Please maximize the slide. That slide is not.
Now it is fine to you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Is having all areas has been acquired. You can see the this particular pie chart: professional services, manufacturing, business concern, education related. So maybe they can just try to check. Anyway, most of the companies, they can use the Excel part automatically. They will just try to cross verify how this tool has been get used to it. So they can try to check it out. It's not restricted with one particular domain or industry. If you want to get to learn how it works, we need to know it, right? So as I said, two environments we have. Power BI Desktop is free to use. Power BI Services, some charges. You can connect any type of a source systems in Power BI Desktop. You have to get it, extract the data in Power BI Desktop only. And we will try to perform some important operations in Power BI Desktop. Like example, as I said, if you want to master this Power BI tool, there are 7 important pillars, right? We have to extract the data, cleanse the operations. We have to perform the data cleansing operations. Next important activity is if there is any modeling part, we have to build the data modeling and try to understand the business logics by identifying the proper requirement, and then only we will visualize the data. So these 5 important activities you are going to perform at Power BI Desktop level. We will call it as an development environment, Power BI Desktop, because you're going to do the maximum time spent at Power BI Desktop only. Maybe if you're going to get as an data analyst or Power BI specialist role, most of the time we'll spend here in the desktop level. Once assume that you prepare a beautiful report and it is ready to deploy. We will not share this Power BI Desktop application to business user. We need a proper user interface, proper way of representation. And we will try to publish that particular report in the cloud-based environment. That's what we said, Power BI Services comes into the picture. We will call it as a Power BI Services or Power BI Online also. 2 naming standards, which is a cloud-based. You are going to publish as simple as easy, just by clicking on the publish button, you can publish into the cloud-based environment, which is going to reside in a dedicated workspace, a kind of a repository. Your report as well as the semantic model will be get visible to you on the dedicated workspaces. After that, what we will do, it's as simple as easy. We can start sharing that particular report to the end users, customers. You can easily share it by just trying to take it as an user emails, end user emails. We can start sharing the reports to the customers as well. So maybe you can get queries like, maybe if I'm working in one particular organization, I got a requirement from some another client or organization. Is that possible to share the report to other domains? Yes, it is possible. We need to add their particular domains into our Azure portal, or like Azure Entra ID, so that we can start sharing the other group of domains or user base to our list in our portal list, so that we can start sharing the report to the business users too. It's possible. It's not only within the organizations we can share it, like maybe you are preparing a report for some internal domain or other department, we can share it. Is as simple as easy. Maybe if you are preparing a report for some external customers, also we can share the report access to the external customers too. Maybe if you're adding as a client, something like that, we can add that particular client domain into our Azure domains and then start sharing this report to the end users as well. It's simple, seamless analysis. Seamlessly, we can provide the access to the end user. So we can restrict it, like that configurations also we can do it. We can have some inbuilt row level securities, we can use it. The methods part, we can start sharing this analysis to the customer. What is required, what not, before sharing. It's as simple. Just try to remember, keep in mind, we have 2 environments, desktop for free to use, services is some charges. Sorry. Any questions up to this part? Any questions? Fine. So here, maybe you'll just try to compare what is the difference between, maybe you can also prepare reports in Excel, right? Why you are going for the Power BI? Yes, we can prepare it. Previously, the users, they tried to prepare the reports in Excel only. We will call it as an Excel as a report based tool. But most of the cells, you can see the each and every, if you can open the Excel file, you can see some cell based, right? Cells like A, B, C, in each and every column, some cell should be there. And moreover, we can do the most of the copy activities, copy paste kind of a techniques. And we can also do the data cleansing operations within Excel. If you can configure the query editor part, just open your Excel and also you can check the different previews at the top itself. We can see preview editor, query editor, and also we can build the insert tab with multiple charts and so on. But the main thing is you can also prepare a models, as I said, in Power BI, main thing in Power BI, which is not capable in the Excel part. If you are trying to connect multiple tables from different source systems, we can try to do the data modeling activities in Power BI, but it's not doable at Excel. That's the main thing. And one more very, very important thing is we can see some data interactions. As I said, right, slicing and dicing is possible in Power BI. And with multiple pages of report development, we can prepare it. These are all constraints or pros and cons if you can try to ask me in the Excel versus Power BI. And one more important thing is Power BI Desktop, where you are going to spend most of your daily activities. It's free to use. You can prepare from maximum 5 important activities other than sharing the report and automation of the report. Those 2 activities, as I said, so currently the Pro license charges also increased by Microsoft. It's not $9.99. That has been changed. $15 per month per user. Pro license. And premium per user license, they have increased the cost up to 27, approximate number, $27 per month per user. So I will tell you, we will discuss it going forward. What is a Pro license and what are the features they are going to provide in the Pro license? What is a premium license or premium per user license? So there is some segregations on the costing part. So where we can start sharing this report in a secured manner and we can in the cloud environment. And from there, we can provide an access to whoever the users, whether it is an internal customer or external customers. This is very, very important slide. So which has been like head of it, like what are the activities we'll try to perform. Yesterday also I just discussed. So I'm not repeating, but I'm just trying to showcase to you. So what are the activities we are going to do it at Power BI Desktop? And what are the another like services level? What are the activities we'll try to perform at services or online level? Okay. So just try to keep in mind on the transformation part, we are going to use M language. M stands for mashup language because you will try to pull the data from different databases. Maybe assume that you are trying to working on a project, okay, sales project. They're maintaining the databases on one at the file source system, one file on the cloud-based environment, another files should be something where somewhere in the on-premises. You're trying to pull all 3 different sources into your application. And there you can try to perform the data blending operations. You will try to use mashup. We'll try to combine it. So for that, we are going to use for cleanup activities, we are going to use M language, mashup language. So I'm using a word language. Don't think you are going to work on the programming part. It's completely a formula language. It's completely formulas and some constant values and so on. It's a low code platform. That's what I said, right? So you're going to work with the functions and formulas only. Not a very big programmings like a Python. You are not going to write this kind of a course there. You can also see some of the inbuilt functions, inbuilt dedicated, okay, dedicatedly. You can also use the A-based suggestions too, if you want to derive it for the data cleansing operations. And the 4th sentence, if you're observing, calculations, creating measures using DAX language, data analysis expression. It's again one more language. Again, this is also based on the formulas and functions only. Whoever more familiar on the Excel part, we will use maybe in the Excel, I want to sum it up with the some number of rows. I can use sum function. Maybe I want to sum it up with some average with that particular sales. I can use average function. These functions will be coming into the picture while deriving the business calculations. DAX language. In that, we have subterms like a time intelligence functions are there, formatting functions, textual functions, and logical functions, and so on. We will discuss it going forward. Major motto should be something like, as per the sequence, we have to visualize it, start sharing this report to the customer, where they will try to take their activities, business activities, how it is, and maybe their particular product or particular sales value is doing a good or bad. That's what we will do. So as per the course scenario also, most of the activities we will try to work on the Power BI level. Most of the sessions have been Power BI level activities. Okay. Fine. A quick knowledge check. Maybe I'm expecting some answers from your end as well. As per our current discussion, Power BI helps which of the following business process? Maybe 1, 2, 3, ABC.
Then C.
You can put it on the chart level. That's also good. Yeah. C.
C.
Analyzing and displaying the data in visual representation. That's why via Power BI. Which of the below is the way in which Power BI can help you effectively leverage your data? So is there any restrict, like I want to work only on the sales data? Is there any restrict to analyze only customers' data to showcase some insights? No, we can work either the sales data, customer data, whatever the data source systems it is, whatever the dedicated fields it is, we can work anything. So all the above, we can showcase the visualizations final good, all of it. What are the 3 elements of Power BI designed to let people to create it, share, and consume business insights in a way that serves them or their role more effectively? It's very simple. Where we are going to create a report as per the previous slide. Where we are going to create a report? At Power BI desktop. As I said, right? Most of the time you're going to spend at Power BI desktop. You can create the reports there. And then you can start sharing this report via Power BI services. And end user, right? The customers, they can try to view the report via their mobile applications too, the business insights. After installing this particular app, they can view after providing an access to them, they can view your report, they can view their report, and then they can take their business decisions. So option A. Hope there's a kind of a quick knowledge check, which it will be helpful to you. Fine. Any questions up to this part? Any questions? Hope you like it and let me know. And few more important slides that I have prepared for you. So see here, these are the major activities in Power BI. Also we'll try to spend it. Data integration, data processing, data representation or presentation. So we will try to collect the data from different databases or various files. That's what we will do it. Okay. If you can try to take it as a Power BI terminology, we will extract it. And after that, always don't think our data should be something like a very clean and visual. I mean, it's ready to go for the data visualization. We can see something like a redundancies, duplicacies, or some data will be missed, or maybe I want to remove some unwanted data or information. So these are all the things. We will do some data processing. We have to perform it. Okay, so inside, we will try to use the data processing part. Some of the inbuilt transformations, we will call it as a Power Query editor. And final goal should be something like the final data, the loaded information in Power BI desktop. We can visualize it by taking different inbuilt chart. First of all, we will try with the inbuilt multiple charts, like as I said, right? Pie chart, donut chart, bar charts, stat plot chart, and so on. And we can start sharing this analysis to the customers so that they can take their own decisions accordingly. Whatever the values, we are trying to visualize it by using some business calculations, as I said, the language, DAX language. The end user, they can try to take their business decisions. And before that, there should be multiple interactions as well. So we need to guide the user, business user, how it will work, how what are the deeper analysis it will navigate from one level to the another, and so on. While doing this, I mean, while moving on to the production level, we have to guide how it is going to work, because then only they will get to know and they will make use of it, and they can take their activities level profitable decisions. This is how it works. This is which I have prepared some time back, which is very, very important. Maybe if you people are coming from some Tableau background or something like this, maybe why only Power BI means, you can see the first column, which we will call it as the business criterias. And light yellow color is something like some limitations. And Power BI, if you can see the third column, like I have added then something like a green color too. That means positive. Okay. Number of charts, you can see there the difference, 30 plus charts on Power BI. I'm reading only Power BI part. And 250 plus custom visuals will be get supported. You don't need to write any code there. You can just simply add it. If you can start utilizing this Power BI. And data source operations part, 100 plus, which we discussed just now. Data sources, we can get it extract into this application, which is very, very important on the cleansing operations. We have an inbuilt ETL queries, ETL tool. We will call it as a Power Query Editor. With the help of Power Query Editor, you can also do ETL operations, extract, transform, load. What is an extraction? You have to get connected to some table, some database tables, some dedicated databases. Then only you can pull those tables into the application and then transform it and then load it operations. And functions part, 180 plus functions are supported in Tableau, and 99 functions. It's very easy. You can just have a button click operations. That's it. You don't need to write the logics too. If you can, maybe if you're coming into the non-coding background, it's as simple as easy. And backend, 800 plus M functions it is supporting, 300 plus DAX functions it is supporting on Power BI part. Like writing the business logic and cleansing operations, backend, those many functions are there. You can utilize it. AI in BI, somebody asked me, what is the scope in Power BI? It's having a greater scope. So already there is advanced AI visualizations are there in Power BI, and also Copilot integrated in Power BI. But license is there, which is secondary. We will discuss that part too later. And dashboards are very interactive, but now I have to make it as a green color for this in Power BI 2. It is completely interactive. Previously, maybe as I said, right, 1 year back, this slide, which is very important. Still some features are not added or else not updated in Tableau. So that's why I just added this slide here. Here, dashboards are interactive. We can prepare a complete page as a dashboard, and we can share this analysis to the customers as well in Power BI. And storage, pricing, these are all has been changed. Currently, it is $15 per month per user in Power BI. Is a Power BI desktop, Power BI services, and so on. Okay, it's important. Just maybe it will helpful to you. Coming to this architecture, it's as simple as easy. We are observing here. You are going to work with the Power BI desktop and publish into the cloud environment. We are calling it as a Power BI services. And for the data automation, you're going to make use of Power BI gateways. So what is this gateways means? Maybe if you're trying to pay some amount to some third party, like electricity bills, it should be asked something like a gateways to navigate from one to your Google Pay or else Phone Pay. Like that, to automate your data source credentials, we have one more application, one more gateway application. We have to download it. We will call it as a data management gateway. And from there, we have to provide the source credentials, and then we will automate it. So that example, maybe my data is going to update at night, some different time. So I will not wake up. I'm not going to wake up at the time I will try to refresh, right? I have to make it as an automation. By using these gateway configurations, we will configure our source systems. The new data or as the latest information automatically visible to you on services level. Okay. It's as simple as easy. So what about the above? Some connections are there, some data sources you mentioned in the services. So future roadmap of Power BI is they have a plan to get rid of this desktop level. So most of the source systems we will get connect via services itself. That's what the plan. That's what the Microsoft Fabric also has been come into the light. That's the plan actually. As of now, still we are using the standard approach. Power BI desktop level development services is for sharing and automation via gateways. Future, if you want to connect the data, we have that data flow Gen 2s are there, and we can also use the cloud level extractions via Azure Data Factories and try to pull the report into the Power BI service. So that's the future. But current standard, most of the organizations, because Fabric has been launched last 2 years back, right? Still, organizations are follow the traditional approach, Power BI desktop to the services and then automation via gateways. It's as simple as easy for this architecture. This link I have already provided to you to download and run this 2 ways. Microsoft Stores and static, the link which I have provided to you. Okay, fine. If you have any questions, I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please post your questions here and let me know. And before that, share your feedback in the chat box. How is the session? Do you like it? In the chat.
Sorry, can you repeat this one, the download part? Which one is good to download?
So currently, if you are using in your personal laptops, right, you can use
Yeah.
it Microsoft Store. But in organizations level, maybe if you join in some organization, you have to
Yeah.
follow some standard. So there
Oh.
you have to download it via Software Center. So they
Oh.
have a link. They have already have some different version. You have to
Okay.
use that application only. But currently,
Yeah.
you can use it via store, or maybe the standard approach I want to follow. In such kind of a scenario, you can use this link also fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But the features and options are same, right?
Same only. That's what I said. But you will get to know what are the new features that has been added. What are the preview things? Those things will be automatically. You will get to know if you are using this manual installation. Otherwise, if you are using this automated one, you don't know what is the new features that has been added, when it has been updated, and so on. Okay.
Yeah.
Hope it is clear.
You have pinged this link in the chat.
I have provided. Again, you want me to share it? 1 second. 1 second.
No, got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Share your feedbacks in the chat box so that it will be very helpful to me. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, I'm ready to take your questions. This is a demo session, second demo from our end. So let me know. Yes, please. Your voice is not audible properly.
Yeah, Rajendra, your chat box is disabled.
Oh, chat box is disabled. Sorry.
Rajendra.
Oh.
Yeah, disabled for group chats.
Okay. Group chats is not there. Okay, 1 second. I'm not sure how it is enabled. Okay, that's fine. How it is, maybe you can unmute yourself, you can speak. If you have any queries, something on this course part or related to this topics, something.
Totally, how many demo sections will be there?
We have 5 demo sessions, 2 demos. Today is the second demo. Next week, we are going to have 3 more demos.
Okay. After that, actual class will
Main
start.
sessions will be get started. Exactly. Yeah. If you want to go through it, you can enroll in the KSR Data Vision, sign up, okay, with your email ID. Automatically, we will get it as in that particular text code. Enter it, you can enroll it, and start. Maybe if you missed yesterday's session, explore it, and try to assign the course for yourself so that you can see the previous demo session in KSR Data Vision portal itself.
Like you'll be starting SQL from Monday.
Not Monday, that's what I said, right? Monday also one more demo is there, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Once
Okay.
registered, once it is ready, once we are ready, then we will get start with the SQL and so on, Power BI, and then Azure plus Fabric.
It's for total of 4 months, right?
Exactly, right. Exactly.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
oh.
Hello Rajendra, I am Pawan.
Hello, Pavan.
This SQL and Power BI will go simultaneously, or else once we finish SQL, then we are going
Then
to be
only,
like,
right? Exactly. Yes. First SQL part, we have to
okay.
get to know some
Okay.
sessions. After that, Power BI, maximum sessions, more number of sessions, and then come to the Azure plus Fabric.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone?
Hi, Rajendra.
Only this timing is available for this Power BI or any other timings also available?
That one you can just connect with Mahesh. He is the program manager. So you can just check with him.
Rajendra Raghavendra here.
Hi, Raghavendra.
Rajendra, my question is that so we will cover, you will cover the SQL only basic or advanced as well?
I don't think advance is required, but maximum whatever we require on the Power BI topics part, as we are working on the real-time side, right? We are going to discuss that part. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And I have given the link in the chat. Okay, if you have anything related to the, current session, or maybe if you are looking for some other timings part, you can just select that. Okay, check that phone number. He's a program manager for this. You can get you can get some guidance accordingly.
Rajendra, sorry.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dhanush.
So are you going to take any live sessions on SQL or Power BI in this demo?
We are currently no SQL part I'm not going to take it. That's going to be, and once registered we will take it. So current session also I've just showcased you the how we are going to use this Power BI. Maybe the next session I will come up with one example. Okay, I will come up with one example how we are going to extract some data. So once our main session will get started, it will be a process flow like SQL first, going with the Power BI with some lot of discussions like case studies, projects, and so on. And then we will work on further activities.
So it's going to
Hey, Dhanush, your voice is breaking.
Live
Your voice
sessions
is breaking.
Your
voice is breaking, Dhanush.
Okay. So you only oral sessions or something like that I asked you.
This is currently
manually you're not going to show us like
manually in the sense technical. I mean like hands-on. You're asking.
Yeah,
Hands-on will
hands-on,
be
you're
in the
gonna-
main sessions, Dhanush. In our main sessions, it will be there. Okay, parallel. That's why I said right. So once we are going to have some dedicated workspaces there, we will work on. So this is general, correct? So that's why I'm showcasing what it is, how it is, what kind of an activities will perform. Got it?
Okay, I got it.
Hi, Rajendra.
Hi, Prabhakar.
Rajendra, once the main class has been started, after the class, will you provide the material?
Yeah, exactly right. Without whatever I'm showing in the presentation, how it will be.
Yes.
You have to learn, right? Yes.
Okay. I have one more question as well, Rajendra.
Ask
What
me
is
without
what is
ask
the
me without hesitate. Okay. You can ask
Okay.
questions related to the
Okay.
topics and discussions. Okay, technically.
Yes. What is the future of the Power BI? Because now we are seeing everywhere we are seeing like the AI one.
So, I mean, like my suggestion is everyone are using, I mean, it's kind of a different segregation of topics. Okay. So if you are going on an analyst base, definitely you have to showcase some visuals. Definitely you have to get some knowledge on visualization. Maybe if you want to go on AI related stuff, definitely you have to get to know some advanced, some learnings, machine learnings or some other stuff, Copilot related or else AI related stuff. So my suggestion is if you stick onto the data analytics platform, Power BI is having a huge feature. So any organization, any kind of industry, they want to showcase the data visualizations only to take some business, right? Business queries or business related decisions. So if you are moving on advanced part like AI or ML models, yes, that is also a good career. But currently, right, as I said, most of the AI features also incorporated in Power BI application. How we are going to utilize it, what kind of a charts we are going to use it, AI-based charts and so on. Okay, based on if you are interested in the coding, yes, you can go on the site, or maybe if you are low code preferences, you can take this as a career.
Yeah, sure, Rajendra. Thanks.
Any other queries from anyone?
Hi Rajendra, this is Pavan. I have one question. Earlier, saying as ETL is also included in this Power BI.
Exactly right.
Yes. So recently, I have searched in Naukri like that. Their positions are there. ETL developer. After learning this course, can we apply this ETL developer?
See, it is not comes under the ETL developer. So you are into the completely integration part. Okay, you are asking the question related to the completely integration part. So we will do the data cleansing operation inside of the application. This particular, we will call it as an Power Query. Okay, minimal activities, not major or advanced. So for that, we have an Azure Data Factories or some other like Dataflow Gen 2s and so on. Got it?
So if we want to apply the ETL developer, we want to learn more things about that, right?
Exactly right. Included with Power BI.
Okay.
Any other questions from anyone?
Hi, Rajendra.
Hi. Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask, I have a huge gap in like this thing job. So is it useful even for me if I do this?
So you attended this current session, right?
Yeah.
You attended the current session. You understand the language,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
it is
yeah.
and what it is.
Yeah,
It's as
exactly.
simple as easy.
Okay. So will it be beneficiary for me?
I mean, if you have a gap, you are saying that, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
You are learning something, you are upskilling yourself, and you have to use that gap as a learning prospect, okay, learning curve. So later part, job related and all, these things will be taken care.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi, Rajendra. Could you be able to explain a little more about the YUM language? Hello?
Sorry, I was muted myself. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Rajendra, could you explain a little bit about YUM language?
Understood
Yeah.
your question. YUM language is something like Naima. Basically, you will work with not only a standard tabular format data. The data should be something like which is completely unstructured or semi-structured too. You have to bring that data in a proper format, understandable format. That is nothing but a tabular format, correct? To perform these activities, to bring the data of unstructured or semi-structured in a proper format, we will use this M language, mashup language. So internally in M language, mashup language, you can see some different functions, for data cleansing operations. You can also remove some duplicates if my data is having some duplicates. Maybe if my data is having some inbuilt blank information, we will try to remove it and try to fill with some valid information. So make it as a proper way of understandable format. You will use this M language. So which is a case sensitive, and some of the DAX, some of the M functions, which is then very easy to button click operations we will perform. Okay, easy to learn.
Yeah, got it. So it would be like something like SQL or something like different.
No, not like SQL. SQL, then you can use the SQL. Then you can use SQL language, right? It is not
SQL,
something
yes.
like this is not something like SQL language. So, example, if you are observing my screen, how this data looks like, how this current data looks like. It's something like I can see something like something like a blanks are there. If you're observing, I'm trying to bring this data in a right way. So how I'm trying to bring it in the right way? So I'm using some transformations so that my data looks in this way. Correct? Easy to understand. Structured, tabular way. Previously, this data, it looks in this format. After that, what I did, something like a blanks, null information, proper column, no column headers, and so on. I'm trying to bring the data in a proper tabular way. For that, we are using M language. Maybe the next week I will come up with some examples so that it will be very
Yeah,
easy
that
to
would be great. Yes,
Okay.
that would be little. We'll get a little bit idea about that.
Yeah, next
Thank
week.
you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone?
You
Hi.
said that we will
Hey, your voice is
start
breaking. Can you please
clear?
no.
Is it
Again,
clear?
please? Yeah, please speak louder a little bit.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
background noise. Please ignore the background.
Which
So
diagram?
what?
Which diagram?
No, my background voice actually.
A little bit, I'm getting some noise actually. That's why. Yeah.
Now is it clear?
Now it is clear. Please go ahead.
Yeah. You said that we're gonna do data modeling also in this role.
Data modeling also
Is
will come into the picture.
data modeling also the data analyst role or Power BI developer?
See, you are analyzing the data, right? Once you will get started this career, you are going to analyze the data, right? You are going to be an, as per the experience, we will call companies wise. Some people, some organization, they will, they will recruit as a data analyst or Power BI developer roles based on the experiences. Like maybe if you have a 4 to 5 years of experience, specialist role, these kind of a things. It all depends upon the experience. Basically, you are analyzing the data. You are going to be a data analyst only. Got it?
Can you
Clear?
elaborate like what we're gonna expect in that?
Vishaka, your voice is completely breaking. Maybe for me or others, I'm not sure about it. For
Okay. Now?
now, little bit. Okay. Ask your question, please.
Yeah. Can you please elaborate regarding that model? I don't
Data
have any
model.
idea.
Maybe in the next further sessions, I will explain it. And briefly, what is a data modeling means? Vishaka, maybe you are running up some business. Okay. You have to import some data from different locations. You have to go and we have to buy some stuff. In such kind of a scenario, we will try to import from one location, one data, one location, another data, and we will try to combine it. We will try to mix it up. We will try to make some big or else a small data models. So we'll try to combine it. These are all activities we'll perform inside of this application. Okay, we'll try to give connections. Maybe example, if you are aware of employee table, department table, maybe some fields are coming from which is related to the employee from department table. We will try to pull that. We will try to give some connections to the employee in department. So this is, we are going to call it as a modeling. Example, I'm discussing about the employee table and department. Like that, in real time, like real-time case studies, we'll try to pull data from different ways, and we'll try to give some model to prepare or to work with the location-wise analysis, or maybe the standards part, or maybe the product-wise analysis or date-wise analysis too. Okay, for that, we are going to use data modeling. Hope you got a clarity, but coming sessions, like once we'll get started our regular sessions, you'll get to know more about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Any other questions from anyone? No questions?
Hi, Rajendra. This is Murugan here.
Hi, Murugan.
Yeah. Will the session is only on weekdays or even it is on
From
weekends?
Monday to Friday, Murugan. Monday to Friday, we have a session. Okay. Weekdays.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. Balu, if we already closed, and if you have any queries, you can stay in line or you can disconnect. That's fine. Hope you got a clarity. Right? Any other questions from anyone?
We'll get any support on weekends if we wanted to practice the project.
Definitely, madam.
For any
Yes,
doubt?
yes, madam. Support is there.
Okay.
Rajendra,
Like on the application, we have to ping you or through mail?
Sorry. What is that application? Which application? No,
case, sir. Like for
KSR
any
only. Yes,
queries
madam.
or doubts.
Yes.
Okay.
Suparna Babu. Yeah, you unmuted. Please speak if you know.
Yes. Madam, if you see it, after you enroll for this course, there will be a dedicated WhatsApp group for you where Rajendra as a trainer, he will be in the group, and as well as mentors and KSR team also will be in the WhatsApp group. If any questions you can ask there, you will get the answer from them.
Okay.
Once registered, from KSR side, we will create a dedicated group for the batch. So you can post it their queries. You can ask, maybe they're related to the data sets or some queries, some stuff, and then we will get it resolved from there.
And is this going to be a fixed timing, like 8 to 9:30, or there will be a change in time?
I don't think
Like
so, but
morning or
this is the
afternoon?
correct. No. This is the time only. 8 to 9:30. Yes. Suparna Babu, maybe just correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes. This is a fixed time. According to the session, it may vary here and there, plus or minus 15 minutes.
Okay.
So session will be started regularly at 8. So according to the topic of the session, it will be ended sometimes 9:30. It will be ended sometime at 9:45, depending upon the topic.
Okay.
Any other questions from anyone? Don't hesitate. Feel free to ask so that I'm here to help. What happened? No questions? All good? So share your feedback in the chat box. How is the session for today? In the chat box, few responses. I'm expecting more. Understand? Easy to follow? Nice. Thank you.
It's nice, Rajan.
Thank you, Arjun. And let me showcase to you one more thing, and then we'll wrap up for today. Okay. One more thing, last thing. Maybe, I got some questions related to, sir, what kind of a roles we will get it, right? Just try to showcase to you one slide, and then I will stop. Okay. Give me a minute and let me open the slide. 1 second. Let me know once you're able to see my screen. Okay, last slide, and then we will wrap up for today. So from somebody asked what kind of a roles we will expect. So is that a data analyst or Power BI developer? So this is currently, if you're learning and focusing on the data part, you are going to be a data analyst. Okay, there is no other thought. Second thought, okay. Data analyst is going to be a base role. So company to the company, they will change their rules. We will call they will try to take the business analyst or Power BI developer if you have a less number of experience. Even in my company, also junior Power BI developers are there. And maybe if he is very good at Power BI and have ample of knowledge on it, based on the experience, we will have specialist role, lead kind of a roles. Architects are there, okay, Power BI architect, okay, where they can try to do from end to end, okay, based on the experience and concern. So these are the roles we have. Okay, this slide I picked it from Microsoft MCT part. So I'm just trying to share it with you. Okay. Thank you, Srinivas. Fine then. If no queries, we'll wrap up for today and we'll connect next week, Monday. Happy weekend as well before, maybe.
Thanks, Rajan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rajat.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for everyone. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, Suparna. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rajan. Good day. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.